What's up, everybody? I'm one of your hosts, Chris, aka Killer Ghost. Welcome to the Fair Shake Podcast. Hope you guys enjoy. And let's introduce my co-host. Starting off with the Beast.
What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Fats, aka the Beast. Can I get it for the one time? Hope you enjoy this episode. Very excited for you to listen and tuning in. And I'm gonna pass it on to your boy Keeve.
What's up, guys? It's young boy Keith here. Hope y'all enjoy this cast. Passing it to my mans, bro.
Good morning, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Whatever time you guys listening to this today. Finna get mango no huevos. It's been some interesting times again. And now on to the show.
All right, boys. I got a big topic this week. So we all had a bunch of consoles when we were young. Probably now we all have a bunch too. I know Kev just bought the PlayStation. So what were your guys' favorite games? Like either growing up with those consoles or currently? Like what were your favorite games with these consoles?
You want to start from the past, or you
Yeah,
just want to?
yeah. Let's start. You can start from your first or whatever, like NES or whatever you have first. What took up your most time?
So I started with the Super Nintendo. I didn't start with the original OG. From the Super Nintendo, what took of my time and what I love playing and what I have the best memories is the Donkey Kong Country series.
Okay.
I've always loved them. 1, 2, and 3. My favorite memory would be playing after school on the weekends with my mom's. You know, she got into that type of game while I was growing up. Um, Another one was the Ninja Turtles. I think it was Lost in Time.
It's like it was a side scroller, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
that shit was
Oh, it's a
fire.
beat 'em
I
up.
remember that. Yeah.
it
Yeah.
That
was
was one of my
fire.
favorites too.
That's one of my that one was one of my
Who's
favorites.
your not to cut you off, who's your favorite Ninja Turtle?
Always
Leonardo.
been Leonardo
the
in
blue
my
one.
family.
I don't know. I think whoever's the purple one is mine.
Donatello.
There you go.
Donatello.
I like him. All right,
Yeah,
my fault.
yeah. So
It,
that
I'm sorry. Can I just speak on that real quick?
yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I'd always liked about the Ninja Turtles, because me and my brothers, it's 4 boys in my household, well, at the time,
hey,
and I was Leonardo. Nuruz was Raphael, and Baby Leaps was Michelangelo, and he used to be like, "Oh, why I gotta be the orange one?" And then he used to be like, "Cause you look orange." And then when you guys remember a few years back when the Michael Bay movies came out
Mhm.
yeah.
of the Ninja Turtles, we was like, "Yo, look at the little Ninja Turtles! They look just like Baby when he was little." And I was fucking in tears. Man, those are some great times. But I digress. Go ahead.
I could see Leap as Michelangelo. He should have took pride in that.
Isn't he the youngest one too, or whatever?
Oh no, he's the second to youngest one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, definitely Michelangelo. Jay, it was 3 of us, so we never had a fourth person. But I used to as well portray as Leonardo because I was the oldest, the wisest, smartest. Um, Basically, and I led the other 2.
Now, you know what sucks about being the oldest is that your parents were always on you the fucking hardest, man.
Of course,
Like,
I used to
Daddy,
get
do this, Daddy, do that, clean this, move that, go here, go there. And then you used to be like, God damn, can I get a fucking break? But I mean, it kind of molds you to be the man that I am today. So,
yeah.
I mean, Kev, you're the smallest boy, right? You're the youngest,
Yeah.
right? So I'm pretty sure. Well, you always got a fucking Game Boy every time you went on the airplane. So
Words.
Yeah, I was spoiled
I'm
a
pretty
bit.
sure you always got spoiled.
Yeah, for sure. I was always spoiled, but not by my mother. I was mainly by my grandmother. My mom didn't give a fuck about all that.
My bad.
But yeah, after the Super Nintendo, what was like? What was after that?
After the Super Nintendo, I got into the PlayStation right after that. Um, I used to watch my pops play Resident Evil, so that's like the first of many games that or series that I got into. Metal Gear was another one,
Oh, I love Metal Gear.
and Crash Bandicoot was like the prime games that I used to play for PlayStation. All three of them, even the racing game, which I honestly, personally, I like it better than Mario Kart. I think it's
That's
way more
fair.
fun.
You heathen.
Nah, that's fair. That's
Nah,
fair.
my favorite Mario Kart is still Double Dash for the GameCube.
I like it better. I mean, there are a lot. Like I've heard people say they like Diddy Kong Racing better than Mario Kart.
Oh
So
yeah, that's an unpopular opinion for a lot of people.
yeah, so I mean, I think it's way more fun. I mean, the drifting was fire. Like, even the characters was funny. You know, the whole competitive angle they used in the game was pretty funny. So that's what those are like the first two. Like they were like legit back to back. So there was no time in between them two when it came to those two systems. Another one that I used to play a lot was Spyro, the Spyro trilogy,
Hmm.
Hmm.
and I wish they would bring them all out like every single game, but you
I
know they
mean, they
brought out
do
the
technically have the remake on it because I bought it for my Switch, and
Yeah,
the game is
they
like
have
fucking phenomenal.
yeah they have the first three, the trilogy, but they came out with way more games after that.
yeah, because they had different developers. That's why.
Hmm.
And I've always wanted to know what was the story behind them and shit like that, but I never bought them or got into it after that. But
Hmm.
for the PlayStation was really the trilogy that did it for me. So when it comes to mythical creatures, dragons, I love dragons, the way dragons look. So
And the Chinese zodiac, I'm a dragon. So I remember going to the buffets and be like, "Oh, what are you? Oh, you're a monkey? Ha ha ha! You fucking rat bastard!" And then I look and I'm a dragon, and I'm like, "I'm the best."
oh, that's funny.
um, could I chime in on this?
Of
Go
course,
ahead.
bro.
Yeah.
Because like we've all played games our entire fucking life, basically.
Yeah.
Um, the Super Nintendo, I for that console, my favorite game is still probably Super Mario World. I was addicted to that fucking game. I still from time to time I'll still play it. You know. Um, my favorite thing was playing with my brothers and us trying to like get through the game in one sitting, or like if one of us died, we'd pass the controller.
Yeah. I used to do that
Um,
too.
or if not, like we'd be like, okay, if you keep going, obviously if you keep winning the level, you keep going. But then we figured, if one of us was good, or like if we was on a streak, we would have to be fucking waiting. So
Yeah.
we just devised like, okay, if you pass the level, you pass the control, but if you die, you don't pass the control. So I remember, I think it was like Noodles. This guy fucking killed himself like 6 times in a row, and we had no life. And we were like, and we had to start away from the beginning. Um, as far as like having a game for me at least for every console, a favorite game for every console, it's always been difficult because I think I have maybe like a good top 100 games of all times. And for me to
Oof.
pinpoint which console was like had my favorite game on it is kind of difficult because I'm not gonna mention the name of the game because you guys know what game it is.
Comes
And
out Friday.
PlayStation.
yep, it's for
Yeah,
PlayStation.
Comes
we
out
know it.
Friday.
It's coming out again Friday.
Exactly, and it's like when I think about it, it's there is obviously options that I'm gonna always say, depending on whatever the console is. Um, at most recent time, I think the game that I'm enjoying right now is the Red Dead Redemption 2, and it's because I'm giving it its fair shake, like really giving it now that I have the time. and oh my god, like just the story, like
Amazing, right?
Rockstar does a really good job, just like not only with like storytelling, but like really setting the tone and the atmosphere.
Yeah,
I
Rockstar is
just
really good.
a couple of days ago did the mission where you in a bar and they start like in a saloon, I guess, and you
Mhm.
start a
The
like
bar
a
fight.
bar fight, yeah.
Oh, you get
And
drunk?
yeah, and the
That's
guy
fun.
comes down the
Learning.
stairs and he throws you through the window, and then it's like you see the mud and you see the fighting and the punching, and it's just like
Yeah,
it felt like I was
It
watching
captures you.
exactly. I was captivated. Like I felt like I was watching a western, but a really
Mhm.
good one. You understand? And being a part of that, I didn't feel like I was Arthur's his name. I didn't feel like
Mhm.
I felt like I was him. You understand? And choosing my roles and stuff. Typically, I would play the bad guy in every game. Like I feel like when you play the good guy, of course, like things kind of get up set up easy for you. But
Mhm.
playing as the bad guy, I feel like the game becomes harder. Like every time you go into a town, they don't like you. It's harder to do this, and I kind of like that. But in this game, it's just something about Arthur's charm that is like, do I really want to be a bad guy?
Mhm.
Um, I just that's where I'm a fallen. It's hard for me to pinpoint a game for every console and say, this is my favorite game because I do feel that a lot of games out of my personal top 100 are all over the place, and for me to pinpoint one is gonna be really difficult. That being said,
Not
I'll pass it.
not
Yeah.
to be the asshole, but I like to see your top 100 in writing. Truth be told,
Oh, no
Ooh.
problem. No problem at all. No
like
problem at all.
no, I'd actually like to see it.
I
Like
mean, so
that
would
shit
it be
is
easy if I
amazing,
just name off a system and you guys tell me like the first game that comes to your mind that you
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
we
playing?
could
yeah.
do
I
that.
mean,
So you
yeah,
guys,
it
um,
could be a couple games. It don't have to be just one.
so we did well, Kev, I don't know if you kind of the youngest one here. Super Nintendo, have you even touched one?
Oh, wow, that's crazy. Have I even saw one?
Right?
I can't say that I remember. I probably did have one.
So
'Cause
what's
like
the
I said,
earliest system you had?
that I remember N64.
Okay, we could start. We could start there. What you guys N64 games you
um,
guys played?
Diddy Kong Racing 64, 007,
Ooh.
Bomberman, Chameleon Twist. Don't ask me why. I always liked that game. Um, Snowboard Kids, I think it was called, or Cool Kids, some shit like that. I really enjoyed that game. I had this Sub Zero game. I was addicted, but it was terrible. Um,
That's how you know it's bad because I didn't even know that came out.
yeah.
You had a solo game.
Donkey Kong Country, 64. And that game has some of the illest beasts.
Hmm.
Um, what else? I don't know if you guys remember that game Quest.
I
Not
heard
at
of it,
all.
never.
Yeah,
That
that
don't
game was
recall
fucking
though.
ass, but hard as hell. I never enjoyed it.
There's one. Let me see if I find it while y'all keep talking. There's one game.
Mario. I mean, not Mario. I already said that. Well, Mario Party.
Mario 64
Um,
was the best game ever, bro.
but
Oh, of course.
my two favorite games of all time when it comes to wrestling, I don't care,
Mm,
even past better than the new ones,
I already know.
is WrestleMania 2000 and No Mercy. I
Yep.
still got
Oh,
those
Yep.
cartridges, and I'm telling ya, next game night
100%, bro.
is gonna be schlit.
I still got them too.
Yo, alright, so my
With my
favorites would
Shane
have to
McKells.
be Mario 64,
Mm-hmm. Classic.
Donkey Kong 64. That game was ahead of its time.
OD ahead of his time.
Um, then I will have to go with Mortal Kombat. I had the Mortal Kombat for 64 and the GoldenEye.
Um,
Close it.
that
I didn't have many games for 64. Um, my parents like when I got the 64. It's like when I got the PlayStation. Like when I first got the PlayStation 2. So like most of my time was more dedicated to the PlayStation 2.
Sure.
But for the most part, what I played a lot on the 64 was Donkey Kong 64, um, WrestleMania 2000, No Mercy, Pokemon Stadium, the first one, and
I
Gold and
forgot about
Silver,
Oh yeah, fire,
Pokemon Snap,
fire.
um,
Which they gotta remake that, bro. Pokemon Snap.
Hell no.
what?
What?
Fuck
Well, at
that.
least give me a virtual of that one. I'm fine with that.
Bro, come on. With all the new
Fuck
Pokemon and all
Pokemon
that, that'd
Snap.
be wavy.
I hated Pokemon Snap. I also hated that other fucking Pikachu game
Hey,
too.
you Pikachu? I had
That shit
that.
was terrible.
Nah,
Um,
he wouldn't.
Mines are. Oh, Fat, you. I don't want to cut you off. You good?
I think I'm good. I don't
I
remember
had.
anything
I
else.
remember N64 probably top five. One of my top five consoles. That shit was the best.
Most
I
Yeah.
remember. I remember like when it first came out, I didn't have it, so I would go up to my aunt's house and they had it, and me and my brother would burn. Yo, we'll stay up all night playing it. They had Ocarina of Time. I remember playing that.
Hmm.
The Mario Kart, Smash, the first Smash, obviously.
Yeah, I still have that shit.
Um, Another one I like is I don't know if you ever play Conker's Bad Fur Day. That's a
Yeah, one of
fire
the
one.
best.
No, I
Enter the
never got
Vortex, the last mission, the best.
Yeah,
I
well,
never got to play it.
it wasn't meant for us kids, that's for sure. They did a lot of cursing stuff.
Hell no.
The Star Fox 64, I don't know if y'all played that. I burnt
Hmm.
that out too. Um, what else? Yoshi Story, the Kirby game, Mario Party. I'm looking for Banjo Tooie.
Oh, Banjo Kazooie and Tooie was fire.
Yeah. This is one. You guys ever? All right, I found it. You ever played Jet Force Gemini?
You know, I've always heard about that game, and no, I don't think. Maybe I have in passing, but I don't really remember it too much.
It's like a hidden gem to me. Like nobody ever like I played it. It's pretty good. It's like a shooting game, but it's like you fighting. It's weird. You fighting like bugs, like ants
Hmm.
with guns too. It's mad
Wait, that
weird.
sounds mad familiar.
Yeah, bro.
The name of it?
Jet Force Gemini.
I might have had that.
Yeah, it was a good one. Like not a lot of people played it.
Yeah, I might have had that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
and then
definitely didn't play
I
this.
think
You
I
said aliens
think
and ants. Like I definitely remember having a game like that.
yeah. What about let's go to GameCube. Let's stay on Nintendo.
That's a good
Um,
one. I like
GameCube,
GameCube.
Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, Luigi's Mansion, of course. That's a fucking OG right there. Love
Yep.
that game.
And if you don't like Luigi's Mansion, you're a piece of shit. I'm just saying.
Mario Sunshine. Oh my god, I was addicted to that game.
Never
Um,
beat it. I couldn't beat it.
bro, I love that fucking game. So
Oh
good.
yeah, I heard they
They
remaking it,
remaking
right?
it,
Or
yeah, for the
remastering it.
Switch.
Yeah, once they do, bro, it's a wrap. All
Yeah,
those
and
games, I'm
I
definitely gonna
probably never
spend.
gonna see me again.
I'm gonna be like Futurama. Take my fucking
It's
money.
crazy. It's crazy how Nintendo could just do that with like half their library, and we'll still buy it. Like even though we
Yeah,
bought it
Yeah,
before.
the classics is what made us gamers, B. That's why.
No, absolutely.
Me personally.
On the GameCube, I was so bro. I remember I was so fucking happy. My mom had got me two games. She had got me NFL Streets
Ooh.
oh
for the
god,
GameCube, and she also got me the remember the remake or the remastering of Metal Gear Twin Snakes. That's what they had called it
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
for the GameCube, bro. And I burnt those games out. Those two games, I burnt them out. Me and my brothers used to play every single day. The NFL Streets, because it was so different for its time. You know, like you running off the fucking walls and
yeah, yeah,
catching and shit, and then doing like tricks and shit. And the way you juke people, you can embarrass them. And then
yeah.
we found out that if you like boost up one of the like one of the main stats. You could fucking basically be a beast.
Yeah, those games were
Which
fun,
those if they remade those, I'll throw
bro.
my
Oh
money
my
at them.
god,
Wind Waker is my favorite Zelda game of all time, though.
me too.
Like I put that one over Ocarina of Time.
Me too.
And I know people fucking cry, "Oh my god, Ocarina of Time is so timeless." Yeah, we know that, but Wind Waker, for hours on end, I could play that game and not
Yeah, I
fucking,
love that
lose
shit.
my
That's
mind.
my favorite one too.
It's not my favorite one, but
I never played it.
it's definitely a second.
If it's true, I mean, because it did come out for the Wii U, HD Deluxe. If they do come out with it on the Switch, bro, I'd recommend you at least give it its fair shake.
Oh, if they that would
Yeah,
be good if
most
they did.
yeah. I think he'll like it too. Not for nothing. I think he'll enjoy it.
Especially Dragon Roost Island. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun, dun, dun,
the
dun,
theme
dun, dun,
song.
dun, dun. Bro, so once in a while, I actually have this thing where I have a YouTube that I've subscribed to that they play old video game music, and I'll play that one for like a fucking hour straight because they got like the endless loop, and I fucking have the time of my life listening to it.
Kev, any GameCube games?
Super Mario Sunshine. Um, what else? Smash. Uh, Luigi's Mansion. I remember one time, it was one night where me and Fats was up, and he decided to play Luigi's Mansion without a what is that
Memory
shit
card.
called? A memory card.
Oh, so he had to beat it in one sitting, basically.
He had to beat it in one sitting, and he got all the way to the end and lost.
Oh,
I almost fucking beat it though.
Yeah, I bet you cannot beat it one sitting. And he was like, all right.
Fuck, I remember that shit.
Yeah, that's about it for me for the game. I didn't really have a lot of GameCube games.
Pat?
Definitely Smash. I wasn't heavy on Smash at the time, but I love that little like adventure shit they had, and Smash.
The actual like little story mode they had.
Yeah, that one was fire. I wish they would come out with a real story mode for Smash. It probably takes too much time, but
They did have for the Wii
for
U
the Wii, yeah,
the
for
Space Emissary,
that shit was trash.
and then after that they just like fucking said fuck this shit, you know.
Yeah, but I played that. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Ty the Tasmanian Tiger.
Oh yeah, it's I think it's actually coming out on the Switch. I just read a article about that.
Yeah, Chris showed it to me. Finally, there's a trilogy. I love those games. It's an Australian fucking Tasmanian Tiger, and you fucking going around beating up bad guys with a fucking boomerang. It gives me Crash Bandicoot vibes, so that's why I play it. I love them shits. I didn't buy this game for the Wii. Like I got it because I didn't have a Wii at the time, so I got it for the GameCube. It was Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's my favorite
That,
Zelda
yeah,
game.
that has to be my favorite Zelda game. That I love that game, and I'll play that game. And I even bought it remastered for the Wii U as well, and I had it for the Wii. So
I remember
it
I
was just
spent
fire.
fucking forever and a day looking for a Wii U. I mean a Wii at the time, and it was like the fucking hardest console to get.
Yeah.
And when I finally got it, I got that. I paid, first off, I paid fucking $400 for a Wii repulsive.
Oh
Like
Because
think
no,
about it.
it was a
oh
bundle, right?
no, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
and
how they get you.
I got the
Oh
I got
no,
the
baby.
Twilight
What are you
Princess,
doing?
and I had got some other fucking terrible ass Sonic game, but I thought it was fire.
Which
Um,
were heroes?
no. It was like the one of the first one. I think it was Sonic Rings. I think it was. It was
Or
really
Secret Ring?
ass. But I fucking if when you think about it in retrospect, it was terrible.
All the
Mhm.
Sonic
Um,
games are terrible. Just
I
I mean,
concur. I concur.
they're like what they trying to do is like I like the whole story or what they try to do is fire, but the way the game is, that's what makes it terrible.
Can I say mine?
All right.
yeah,
nah, you're not allowed
So,
to.
he
speaking
hates
of
it.
Sonic Heroes, that's the one that you
With
it's
the
a three
other,
team party,
I
right?
had that on the
yeah,
PSP.
Fire. That one was fire.
that one
All,
was good. I
all
like
Sonic
that one.
games are trash.
Have you
Um,
played Sonic Generations?
nah, I don't think so.
If you play Sonic Generations, I think it'll change your mind, everybody's mind, because that's the only one game that I respect that they did a good job with it. Because it
I
was like,
actually don't like the like. Oh, go ahead, my fault.
no, go ahead, because it
I
doesn't even
actually
matter.
don't like the Sonic like the original side scroll. I'm not a fan of like
Uh,
those kind of games.
yeah.
Like the Sonic games, like all right, Sonic Heroes, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, like
Hmm.
those I like.
Yeah, it had that element. It had that type of gameplay plus the originals. Like you would go
Okay.
between little fat Sonic and more modern Sonic,
Oh,
and that
okay.
game is fucking. I actually was able to cop it a few weeks ago when it was one of the free games from Xbox. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, that
I
that's
think
a
they
really
gave it for
hidden gem.
PlayStation. I think
But
I have
yeah,
it for PlayStation.
the OG Animal Crossing is up there on GameCube.
Oh, huh.
Pokemon Gale of Darkness. I don't know if y'all played that one.
Yeah,
Never
I
played that
never
one.
got
me
to.
and baby
Oh,
played the
that
shit
was
out of that.
good, bro. That one was good because you could capture.
The Shadow
That's
Mines.
the first one that you could capture the other trainers' Pokemon. That shit was wavy.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can
bro.
steal them. The Shadow
Nah,
ones.
I'm about to buy that shit
Bro,
now.
wavy. And it had a pretty good story
Yeah,
actually.
not for them, but those games, because there was two of them that came out. It was Gale of Darkness and something else.
I'm looking now.
Um,
Is it Coliseum or something?
Shadow
Yeah,
Yeah.
Coliseum.
yeah,
Yeah.
And
Coliseum.
those games, honestly, they held up really fucking good because they had substantial
Yeah,
story in.
for not having gyms or whatever, like
Uh
your
huh.
original
Yeah.
Pokemon story is pretty
And I
good.
like the whole concept, you know.
Yeah,
And
it's
the main
different.
character was like a fucking badass.
Um, a hidden gem. I don't know y'all haven't played it. It's one of my favorite games. Skies of Arcadia is GameCube.
Oh yeah.
It's a remaster from from a Sega game. And one more classic that I got for GameCube is Hit and Run. Simpsons Hit and Run.
Oh.
Oh,
Fire
bro.
game, bro.
Did I ever tell you what happened to me with? All
Nah,
right,
go ahead.
I'm gonna share a story. Let me share a story with you guys. So, guys, sit back. Everybody, listeners, sit back and listen to this one. So, Simpsons Hit and Run, I fucking love that game. If you guys never played this game, I'm telling you, you're missing out.
It's the
First off,
GTA of little
it's the
kids.
GTA of little kids.
Yep.
Basically, that's what it is, right? Basically. But the gameplay was so good. It has so much content in it, right?
They should remake that.
A few years back, me and my wife, um, I'm going through myself because I was given a PlayStation 2, the little slim one, and
Mhm.
I was looking at games that I wanted to get, and I'm on Amazon, and I tell her, I'm like, "Oh, look, shorty, if you see this game, get it for me." Da 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 da. She's like, "Yeah, yeah, don't worry about it, I got you." Um, she ends up like, "Oh, look, I found it for $20." Cause bro, that game, if you look for it on Amazon or anything, they selling this shit upwards up to like maybe like the lowest $80, right? She's found
Mhm.
it for 20. So I'm like, yeah, pull the trigger, just get it, right? I get
Uh
the fucking game, comes maybe like a week at Prime, maybe even less than that. I don't know. She gives me the game. It comes in a silver case, right? And it says Simpsons Hit and Run Greatest Hits. I still got the fucking thing. I'll send you guys a picture,
Mhm.
right? I turn on the PlayStation 2. I pop in the game. I close it. It starts spitting, vroom, and it says game is like the game is not thing. I'm looking at the game. It has no fucking scratches on it, nothing. I'm like, why this shit's not working? I'm fucking stressed out of my mind. I go back on it. I press it again. I check another game. Works. Put this one game. No, doesn't work. I'm like, yo, this shit's not fucking working. Bruh,
crazy.
I look at the fucking game case. The game is from fucking Germany.
Oh my god.
Here's a fucking German copy. But it's written in English and everything. And it's like, oh, this game can only be played on a
Yeah,
German.
back then they didn't have
Yeah,
those.
it's like
Bro,
region
I
lock.
was
Region lock.
I was stressed out of my fucking mind. Because
Jeez.
when you buy it off the fucking seller, these motherfuckers don't tell you, oh, shit is
Yeah,
in
that's
another
fucked up.
language. Right? I got fucking eBayed. You ever got eBayed?
Oh, no, I never got
Nah,
eBay.
thank God
I
in
never bought
my
anything
time,
off eBay for that
nah.
reason.
I'm a guy that loves eBay. Thank God. I always like I try to not swindle, but I always try to get a lower price and stuff. That's never happened.
Well, basically, you're a fucking character in Skyrim bartering and shit.
Yeah, basically.
You got high charisma. I got you.
You just do compound stars.
I'll be like, yo,
Imagine me.
I'll let you name my first kid, and if you bring it down $10, you know.
Bro, and I still got that game there as a fucking keepsake to make sure that I read fucking descriptions to things that I buy. Because legit, that's probably one of the most potatoest things I've ever done in my life.
But if it wasn't there, well, it's not your fault. If the description wasn't there, or it was there.
It was probably there. It was probably
yeah.
there. But I ain't bothered to fucking read it because you gotta think about it. If you see something for 20,
Nah, yeah, you're right.
that's normally like 60, you're gonna be like, damn, let me get on this. And I got on it and I got the German 9, the Schlang.
But yeah, that game was.
Gotta
You gotta
go.
remake that, bro, or remaster, whatever.
Definitely.
You
You know what's another game that I played for GameCube a lot and I forgot to mention? Def Jam Fight for New York.
Ooh, I
On
remember
GameCube, I
watching
played
you
that on
play that.
PlayStation.
Wasn't that
I played it on
Leap's game a
GameCube.
few podcasts ago? That he
Yeah,
said that was
that's one of the games he wants to like. He wants a new
Remake or
version.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh,
That game's so
we
fire.
could keep going. Nintendo. Let's do the handhelds though. Let's do GBA, GBC, whatever.
There's always
Game Boy
gonna be
Color.
2 games.
Those gonna be
Anything Pokemon and Golden
Pokemon.
Sun.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
I only
Yeah, just
I only got
Pokemon.
the Game Boys for Pokemon.
Yeah, I never fucked with I think they were for GBA. You remember the Mega Man games? Not the
Netcode
regular.
ones.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was like
that was
those
Leap's
were
fucking
fire.
favorite game. That was
See,
Leap's favorite game.
me and Leaf, we know. Those were fire, bro. They had 2 different versions and stuff like Pokemon.
Bro, I
It was
have
cool.
a story about Pokemon. Like I think it was Blue, like the first one.
Yeah, let it rip.
So we had the Game Boy, right? And me, my brother, and my sister will all share the Game Boy. We was all playing Pokemon on the one, on the one Game Boy,
my God.
right? So I decided when I was little, my grandmother used to come pick me up. I used to stay with her over the weekends. So I decided I was like, I'm gonna take the Game Boy. So I take the Game Boy, right?
We know where this is going.
And and I take the Game Boy to my grandmother's house. I didn't lose it. I don't always lose them.
You wasn't on the airplane, I bet.
Yeah, exactly. So I take the Game Boy. I'm playing, whatever. And we had this Blastoise that was like level 100, right? So we all trained it up to like level 100, and somebody had put it in the PC. But when I was a little kid, I was like probably like 6 or something. So I want to take out the Blastoise from the PC and put it in my party. So instead of pressing withdraw, I press release and I let him go.
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Yeah, bro.
I know your siblings must have been livid.
Yeah, for sure.
They must have
bro.
treated your ass like
They're
Carol
like, "Don't
Baskin.
Karen Baskin.
Yeah, I never got to touch
Oh my God.
What about
the Game Boy.
DS, 3DS?
Oh, 3DS. Once I got my first 3DS was Pokemon. But do you guys remember they had made like the little Mario 64 for the 3DS?
New Super Mario.
Yeah, some shit like that. You can play with like Wario, Luigi, Yoshi, and Mario. I was addicted to that fucking game. And
Okay.
I had one of the Resident Evil games, and I had this. Remember the Mario Partners in Time? It was like the RPG with Mario
Like
and
Paper
Luigi.
Mario?
with
Yeah, I was addicted to those games. So
Oh yeah,
those
those are fire
oh,
too. Those are
those are
fire.
possibly the most that I played when the first 3DS came. Well, not
Those
3DS, the
Speak-
DS came out.
speaking of Paper Mario, bro, that is a
bro,
classic.
those Mario RPGs, Paper Mario, and then the Partners in Time and all that stuff. Those RPGs are underrated to me, man.
Yeah, for
They're
real.
really good. They gotta make a new one for Switch. The graphics would be fire.
Yeah, I would love another Paper Mario.
On a
The
side
the
note, since we all my fault, go ahead, bro.
the last Paper Mario that I got for my wife was the one of painting, and I felt like it was good, but I just didn't like the concept of it, you know.
Yeah,
But that's a conversation for another
they
time.
be
Yeah,
fucking with the algorithm. Stop fucking with the algorithm.
I was gonna ask a little side question since we all mainly just got Pokemon games for our handhelds. What was your favorite Pokemon?
Of all time or just like
Yeah,
of
yeah. Just pick
each?
one that you could just
Pokemon
play.
Crystal.
Sapphire.
I'd say I loved Diamond.
I would pick Heart Gold. That's my favorite.
I'll tell you which one I didn't like. Fucking Black and White.
Yeah, Black and White was trash.
That's New
It's
York, and
Black and White
literally
is not bad if you like. I
they had
played it.
fucking pigeons and
It's
rats
it's the
and
yeah,
garbage as Pokemon.
it's the Pokemon. Yeah, that's what it is too.
But it was an
Yeah. The
introduction
story
of
is actually pretty
Lucario
good.
and Excadrill, so I'm fine with that.
Yeah, the story is actually pretty good, but the Pokemon are like subpar. But keeping going with Nintendo, we didn't do Wii yet, right? Wii
No, we
U.
didn't do Wii.
We kind of touched on
I
it.
didn't have the Wii U, so I'm out of that conversation. But for the Wii, my favorite, the greatest game ever, Wii Sports.
Yeah, that's how you so brawling.
Wii Sports, Twilight Princess. What else? What else did I have for the Wii? Smash.
Was the Mario Baseball for Wii or for GameCube?
It was for
For
Wii. I
Wii,
had
the
that too.
Sluggers.
Fire.
There you go. Fire, bro. I
For
could play that
GameCube,
game
oh
forever.
man, there was
Yeah.
the Mario Strikers, bro.
Oh, Strikers, yeah.
That game, and then when it came out for the Wii, I was like,
They
why
just
did
need to
they
they
ruin
need
this
to do
game?
they need to do a like a Mario sports package, like just them playing all the sports, like, and that's
Yeah.
it.
I mean,
Baseball,
essentially
football,
the Olympics is
eh,
their sports package.
Man, but those
eh.
are Olympic games.
Talking
Like
about,
Olympic sports. I'm
I'm
like
talking about like if
football,
just give us the
basketball.
three major sports here, and and you could throw in hockey and soccer too, and I'm fine.
Do,
I
do y'all
don't remember.
remember that
Yeah.
fucking Mario was in NBA Streets? Like you could
Really?
have had a code and you could have played as Mario
I
in
didn't know that.
Streets.
I don't remember that.
Nah, I definitely don't remember that, and I played the
You
shit out
could
of
have
that
played.
game.
You could have played with Mario and Luigi. And I think it was part 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Because I know they had
NBA
the
Streets.
hoops, the 3v3 one.
Oh, that was trash though.
Yeah, that was trash.
You have any Wii games, Fat? Wii U.
With the Wii U, I legit bought the classics, like a whole bunch of N64 and Super Nintendo games.
Because they had the
That's
virtual
what I
console
really
on it.
used. Yeah, that's what I really used the Wii U for. Other than Breath of the Wild when it first came out. Um, for the Wii would be like I played mostly was either Smash or Mario Sluggers or Wii Sports and Just Dance. Just Dance. Nobody
The
could fuck with me in those games. Just letting you
for,
know.
for me, the Wii and the Wii U were my brother. Like my brother bought them, so that was his shit, and I never really played them. Cause I think around that time, the 360 was already out. I'm pretty sure,
Yeah.
and that's what occupied most of my time. But if I was in your house, I would play the Sluggers, or if I was or Smash, or if I went to somebody else's house, those were the main games I would play too.
You know what I
Smash,
hated about people that had the fucking Wii and the Wii U? They used to go extra fucking hard when like they played the sports games and shit. Like you be seeing them fucking swing dumb hard for nothing, or bowl like down the lane and like I got a strike, and then you see their fucking screens broken and shattered.
bro.
Mhm.
I had to say,
Bro,
yeah, this
It's all
YouTube
for the flick of
video.
the wrist.
There's this
bro,
guy that he plays like. So you remember Wii Sports, the baseball? How it would go
Yeah.
by levels. So he plays the elite people and he keeps trying to beat them and loses and he rages. Yo, it's hilarious. I'm gonna send that to you. Because you
yo,
know that they do the dumbest errors in that game sometimes.
yo, Chris, was you there when Julian had did it to Jay's son in Mario Sluggers?
Jay's real son?
Yeah,
Nah, hell no.
He has a
bro.
make believe one.
Yeah,
Nah, I'm
exactly.
thinking the back then he didn't.
No,
Well,
no, no,
maybe back then he
bro.
did have a son.
Bro, he destroyed him, bro. It was
That
he
kid
got
gets
like 80
destroyed in
points or some
everything,
shit,
bro.
bro.
He got on the side note, he got on the it was me, T, and Jay playing Warzone, and
Yeah.
he jumps in the party and I'm making fun of him. He's like, "Yo, Chris, you annoying." I was dying, bro. But what about so I guess we up to Switch, right? After
Yep.
Wii U. So
Yeah.
Switch is recent. Well, yeah, what's your games for that?
Ooh, damn!
Right.
I love my fucking Switch. Come back to me. I'll tell you what I play.
I've Pokemon easily. Um, I got Stardew Valley for it. I haven't really played it. It's alright. Um, Smash definitely up there.
Nashville was on heavy.
Mario Kart Deluxe fire. What else I have? That's about it.
Pat,
Um, I'll with the Smash, of course. Um, I got the Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy Duelist joint. I
yeah,
want to go
underrated.
heavy on that.
Gotta buy it.
Underrated, bro.
Um, Luigi's Mansion 3,
Fire.
OD fucking fire. Um, and then I bought this Power Ranger game. Forget
Oh,
the
the
name of
fighting
it.
one?
Yeah, I didn't
Well, I
really
How was
just
like it
that?
too
played it
much.
on the Xbox Game Pass.
It's not good?
It's
It's
all
it's
right.
it's it's you know what it is?
It's
They try
accessible.
to they try to make it. It's actually a phone game for mobile phones, and they try to put it
Oh.
into the console, and it's like too plain. It's too
Speaking
Oh.
plain.
of
Like I love the characters they put in there because you get to play like with every single type of Power Ranger there's ever been.
speaking
But
of Legacy of the Duelist, you remember Chris when you told me to buy it and I was playing the dude that had the Exodia deck?
Bro.
Yo, bro, that shit had me
That man
livid, bro. I was
is
about to
beast,
catch an
bro.
aneurysm.
Bro, that dude is beast, bro. You remember the YouTube video? All right,
Yeah,
this
bro.
guy,
Yeah,
this guy's he's pretty easy, and then he draws
first
and he
hand.
loses. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Can we go back to you, pro? Or are you
No,
still
I'm ready. I'm ready. The thing with the Switch for me is that yeah, I'm not gonna mention the big hitters because everyone knows them. Everybody and their mother knows them.
Breath of the Wild?
I will say this: I do love my Switch for one reason and one reason only. That why I'm always basically on it. I'm always on the store. Is that I love Metroidvania style games. Anything that plays like Metroid or
Mhm.
Castlevania, I typically buy. So there's this game called Axiom Verge. I was addicted to it until I beat it because I love that like whole you come back when you get a certain power to open up a certain section. I
Mm-hmm.
enjoy shit like that. Um, Shovel Knight. I don't know if you guys heard of it or played it.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Fucking one of the best games I've ever played of all time. Like really enjoyable. Um, again with the Switch is like so accessible. I'm able to play it while I'm on my bed, in the bathroom when I'm taking a dump.
Yeah, that was really
Um,
smart of them.
and I remember you taking it with me to work on the train rides, and I'm like, damn, like I just started playing. The rides to me felt so much faster,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Um, I think Nintendo really hit it out the ballpark with this system. And if rumors are true, and again, take this with a grain of salt, speculation. There's rumors that Xbox is supposed to have Game Pass on the Switch, right? And
What?
if that is
Yeah.
true, right? I'm telling you right now, I'll
Game
fucking
over.
that'll be the best fucking thing from both
Yeah.
companies coming together, having a merger because you get the best of both worlds. You get people that are buying Switches to play their Game Pass on their Switch. You understand?
Mhm.
Nintendo's making money, Xbox is making money. You understand?
Yeah, it's smart. It's
And
smart.
and if that really is it comes to fruition, forget it. Uh, the Switch will go down in my book as the best console of all time.
Mm.
Well, like you said, the Switch, I love it because it's accessible. Like, I have it docked at home. Play. I usually play. I love Fire Emblem. That's probably my favorite game on the Switch. Um, Breath of the Wild. I just finished beating the Attack on Titan game. Is pretty fun. Um, it's gotten me through many a day and at work. Um, but yeah, I love that it's handheld. You could take it, like you said, you're gonna go use the bathroom. Take it on the train. A long, if you're gonna take a long flight or something, it is
Hopefully,
you
Kev
take
don't
it
lose it.
anywhere.
And
Yeah.
like recently, I just got because I had called you about it because I've never done it.
Or the family
My
plan,
yeah, my boys
bro.
they love
Perfect.
fucking Overwatch, and they're like, oh, we can't play. So then I said, fuck it, let me just upgrade my thing to the family plan. And bro, that's like one of the best for thirty five
Bro, yeah.
dollars. You understand?
I have
Yeah, Nintendo gets a lot of shit for their service. That's a fucking steal. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I have pretty much everybody we know. I got Fat Kev, I think T, Pablo, Leap. I have a lot of people, my brother on mine, and it's like for 35, bro, that's nothing for a year. That's like
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's what 3 months for Xbox and PlayStation,
and for
30ish.
everybody to use.
Exactly. So
No.
that's pretty good. But last thing on the Switch that I love is the different color Joy Cons, like that you could
You
fuck
could
with, like you
customize
could,
this.
yo,
Yeah.
Hmm.
bro. Like I have
I
the
still want the guy.
I have the blue and orange, and that's not even like it was because I bought a set and then my friend bought a set that was he had it was supposed to be the purple orange, that's the set, and then the blue and I think is green, and then we swapped. So I have them. I got the blue and orange because I'm a Mets fan, and it's like you don't really see anybody with those colors because it's two different sets and they cost like $80. Who's gonna really spend what $160 to
Yeah.
swap them?
I
And if
still
you ever
want
play any
the
games, you could see the
Animal
Joy
Crossing
Cons.
joints.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
true
still want
too.
the Animal Crossing ones, the pastel
Yeah,
color ones.
those are
Hmm.
fire.
Those are
Those are
fire. I got
fire.
the neon green ones on right now.
Yeah, I
Those are
try to
fire
actually
too.
find those and can't find them at all.
My brother has my brother lives in Michigan. He has the Mario ones. They're like red, but they are darker red than the red that
Oh yeah, yeah, I
comes
remember.
with, and they're like Japan only. So that's fire
I
too.
still got the first
Yeah.
original colors, the blue and the red. Their version of blue and red.
Yeah,
Um,
the neon. The gray
um,
ones were so whack to me. I'm so like
yeah,
I had
yeah.
to buy the gray one because the neon. I got the Switch when it first came out, and I ordered it off GameStop, and I had to get the gray one because the neon was sold out.
Hmm.
The gray one is so whack.
Yeah, bro.
It's just plain. That's what it is.
Like the Switch Lite. I wish the Switch and the Switch Lite, like it was easier to like because it's kind of difficult to transfer your save files and stuff.
Hmm.
Hmm.
If not, would have, bro, the Switch Lite. Some of those colors look fire,
Yeah, the
bro.
coral pink.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna get that, and I'm definitely gonna make another account, and I'm definitely gonna pay for it because that the Switch for me again is so accessible, so fucking great. I know Fats has been playing what's this game called? Darksiders. And
Yep.
what if all those games came to the Switch? We'd be playing the Four Horsemen's on the Switch on the go. How would you feel?
Mm.
I
Well, I
mean,
never played Darksiders, so I can't really say anything about it. I've heard good things though.
the first one was really good, like really good. The story and everything. Like I'm currently playing the second one. Um, but any game on the go, I'll fucking love. Like especially when you're going somewhere you really don't want to be, or you're taking a long trip and there's traffic, and you're a passenger in the sea and you need to buy some time. Pull out your fucking Switch. Nothing to it. And if I could play a game like this while I'm on the road, even better.
I guess we could save the Xbox and PlayStation for another time
Mm-hmm.
because
Because we
what
ran through like the whole Nintendo. There's gonna be a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
more Xbox
So we
and
could do Xbox
PlayStation.
and PlayStation another time because it's time for the. Go ahead, pro.
Chris's fast, 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 five, 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 five. Dun, 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 dun.
So first Fast Five question. Um, what kind of celebration would there be on a Saint You Day? Let's say it's a Saint Fats Day, a Saint Pro Day, Saint Kev Day. What kind of celebration would you have?
Ooh.
It's a good
First
one.
off, everybody got to drink Jack, right? Um, everybody got to drink Jack with ginger ale. First off, that's how you start the day. On Saints Pro Day, you got to get the yeeks at least once. All right. In the morning is the best way to start your day. Like fold just in your cup. If you get the yeeks, that's how I want your day to start. Nighttime is a movie. Just no drugs. No, I don't want to see no fucking people doing coke off of crackhead butt cheeks and shit like that.
Copy.
Oh, you
Anybody
guys,
else?
everybody else? Kev? Fat?
For me, I'd probably be like another St. Patrick's Day. Most definitely. You got to be drunk out your mind. But on top of that, everything in the world, not everything, I wouldn't say that. Like bars, restaurants, everything got to be half off. That would, like, on my day, everything is legit half off, no matter what.
So a
I don't
bag
care.
of bag of 50-cent Lays is 25
We
cents.
not gonna do this.
Re-
Not gonna do this.
if a restaurant serve Lays, then yeah.
Every restaurant serves
Nah,
me.
Kev,
but
you
you
got?
go to Taco Bell, your crunch wrap, instead of it being $4, it's gonna be $2.
That's fire.
That
Kev?
would be my share.
Of St. Keith's Day, obviously, it's a federal holiday. No work, and you get paid for it. But it's a day to appreciate the globe and clean up. Feel me? All day you be cleaning the streets and making sure we protect the globe. And then at night, chair time. Drink some Coronas.
We can't say that.
How about you, Chris? I want to know what we do on St. Cree Day. We play
Oh boy.
softball.
Softball. Cappy.
It's a worldwide tournament.
Chris is fast,
Softball.
fast, fast. Five, five, five. Question. Number
Um,
four.
number 4 is only number 2.
Oh damn, my bad. I was
Give
going
me
down.
give us 3 words. Give me 3 words that describe you. 3 words.
Hmm.
Verbs or verbs?
Words.
I will have to go with snarky sarcastic, funny.
Basically, all one word is the same. Okay. Um, passionate, aggressive, and intelligent.
But
Fucking beastly, intimidating, and lovable.
okay, number 3. In a zombie apocalypse, what would be your weapon of choice?
Mm.
Honestly, anything that I have to reload sucks. Anything I have to find ammo sucks. It'd probably be something like mad rudimentary, like a fucking spear tip.
I'd be a fucking axe, but not a regular fucking wood chopping axe. It'd be one of them fucking Viking axes.
Is a tank considered a weapon, or do I have to like choose it?
I guess.
He pulls up to a fucking gas station, like, yeah, give me the diesel.
Yeah, fill her up.
Fill up. Oh shit, that's
You
a
said
good one.
yours already, Fat?
Yeah.
Next question, number 4. Snapchat or Instagram?
Oh, IG.
Instagram. I have Snapchat. Don't really use it. I don't really feel the need to use it.
Yeah,
Instagram for me.
Snapchat is mad fucking extra.
Instagram.
Snapchat is if you have a lot of friends. I don't have a lot of friends.
I like the filters on Snapchat. They're funny.
I don't even take pictures.
I have a favorite Snapchat filter.
Is it fuck
The
the
darkness
eyes,
one.
the darkness.
Yeah.
The darkness.
Last question before we go. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Oh,
Strawberry.
Yeah, I'm a strawberry guy too. With actual strawberries in it.
In fact, it has to have real strawberries.
Yep.
I accidentally bought the Haagen-Dazs vanilla chocolate chips, and I absolutely hated it. But I love anything with vanilla swirls, chocolate swirls, like
Hey.
the marbling. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
Mm.
Damn, that's hard. Damn. You
Having
got
a
me
hard time
thinking. Like I like mad flavors.
Are you
It's
going to
it's definitely
Baskin
not
Robbins right
vanilla.
now and you can only pick one flavor? What is it?
It's definitely not vanilla. Tell you that much.
Leap.
It probably have to be cookies and cream.
That's respectable. That's number 2 for me.
Nah, not for me, but
Cookies and
it's,
cream.
it's respectable.
So I guess
All
that's
right,
it for
ladies and
this one,
gentlemen.
boy.
Thank you for tuning in. I want to thank all the viewers who listen to our podcast, whether it's YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Podbean. I want to thank every single supporter who's shown us the support since the beginning. That's it for this episode. Tune in next week for the next. Thank you, and this is
Leech
Fair
is on
Shake
sabbatical.
Podcast. Fair Shake Podcast is signing off.
The Fair Shake Podcast. Suckers.